Hi, I'm Linda Wilson with Caring for Kids of Kenya. I have a nonprofit organization that sponsors orphans in Kenya to go to school. We pay their tuition, their school supplies, medical expenses, and uniforms. I know these children personally. I have been here many times to work with them, to help them learn, and I bring donors with me so they actually meet their own donor. It's a life-changing experience for everyone, and I hope someday all of you can join me.
This is Mercy. It's her first day of school at an orphanage outside of Nairobi. The look in her eyes is a look that is seen in so many faces of Kenyan children. The guarded look of fear, of uncertainty. But there are moments where the eyes of these children, who live in circumstances many cannot comprehend, also sparkle with the looks of curiosity and hope. The population of Kenya is approximately 41 million. Roughly 2 million are orphaned children. A quarter of the population live on less than $1 per day. There are approximately 2.5 million slum dwellers in Nairobi alone, many with no access to clean water or electricity. This is Caroline, who has known Linda since age 11. She took us to visit her mother, Selena, who lives in the Kisii village slum. As you travel deeper into the slum, the walkways narrow. You weave between sharp, rusted pieces of corrugated steel that line the alleyways. Each shack is about 12 feet by 12 feet. Selena pays about $24 a month and lives here with her 7 youngest children.
So tell us a little bit about what's been going on in your life.
Selena said, "I am doing well, but I am struggling to pay for my children's education. I am working, but I cannot pay for uniforms, and the children need to be uniformed to go to school."
So this is the uniform for a girl. We got a blue skirt in this particular school and the little tie, uniform t-shirt, and put your shoe like that. Let's see your shoe. Tell her to stick her foot. Okay, there we go. Now we got lots of feet. Hold your foot.
Yeah.
And so, as you can see, we need new shoes. Is this a uniform shoe?
No.
Oh, so this is not a uniform shoe, and so we're in need of new shoes here all the way around. Okay. And we're fixing our socks. So uniform can be an expense for families because the government does not assist in any way for uniforms. And actually the government only pays for lower grade school. Once the children get into high school, no more assistance, and of course not in college at all. So that's what Caring for Kids of Kenya wants to do. We want to help these kids go to school. We want to pay for uniforms, all their supplies, and their tuition at the schools all the way through college if the children qualify. If not, we would like to send them to trade school. You got the whole doorway? Well, not the whole thing, but that's a graph.
As you leave, you step carefully over uneven footing, and the little hand that guides you out lets you forget for a moment the desperation that surrounds you. We then traveled to the internally displaced persons camp. The IDP camps house many who were displaced from their homes as a result of the violence that followed the 2007-2008 presidential election. The post-election violence displaced over 600,000 people, where many lost their homes and families, and now live in communities of tent-like little shacks that litter the hills. The children in these camps came flocking to our car. Wide-eyed and curious, they welcomed us. And when we left, they begged us to stay and sleep with them in their tents.
Obama side, I feel so good. Sound crazy, sound
A mother prepares dinner on charcoal outside their tent. Her child, like all of the others, is not in school. The only possibility these kids have for education comes from outside assistance. Organizations like Caring for Kids of Kenya, who raise funds to help build schools and hire teachers. This is a reminder that these children are the future of this world, our world. It is the reminder that we can do something that impacts the current path that these lives are on. I think that before I went to Kenya, I had no idea what an intense personal difference it was making to each child's life. And one of the things that was so remarkable for me, and one of the reasons why I was drawn so much to Linda's organization, was that it really mattered to her that her sponsors have a relationship with these children. And so often, we're asked to try to make a difference or to give money to help. I mean, there's so much need in the world, and so where do you put your time and your resources? And it really mattered to Linda that we know the children that we're trying to help. And what was remarkable for me was that one of the kids was talking, and she was talking about being in touch with her sponsor, and that to her it really made a difference that somebody out there knew that she existed, and that somebody cared how she was doing. And so even though all I do is write one letter a year or Skype here or there, I think something like Caring for Kids that cares about the personal relationship, it makes a difference when you're a kid and you know that somebody out there cares about you, especially if you're an orphan.